Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. I'm going to show you a few exercises that I do to kind of stretch. I'm really tall, hence the reason why I'm squatting down. I actually have my iPad on the trunk of my car sideways so that maybe you can see some of these. I kind of wish I had parked over a little bit further because I had a swept out spot, and now I've got a bunch of leaves and stuff in the area in which that I want to work. But I want to show you a few simple stretching techniques that you can use before your workout so that you can get your muscles ready to work out. So since I'm tall, I'm going to back up and feet together. I come up like this, come back, come up, and come back, and come forward, smack a mosquito, come up, okay. Now when I'm here, I go back, count to 3, and come forward. Go back, count to 3, and come forward. As you see, I have this muscle line here. I also have muscles in my chest that come out. Actually, I can come forward just a little. But as I go back, watch how the muscles change. And I am out of shape. So I haven't, for 2 months I wasn't allowed to exercise, so this is kind of difficult for me. The next ones that I do involve my legs. And get somewhere where I can actually plant my feet because I'm on a concrete driveway. And I am barefoot. So I come up with my leg and I pull it to my chest. And then I come out with it without losing your balance. And then you come back and then you set it down. And that realigns your back, kind of like the exercises that I did on the driveway. Up and out, and then up and then back. The other exercises that I do, usually I bring my leg up, I come out with it, and I come down. I come up, and then I go back and down. Try and keeping your arms up and out, that way you've got some sort of balance. And I usually, instead of keeping my foot like this, I tilt it just a little. That way I've got a little bit more grip with my toes because the bottom of my foot doesn't touch the ground completely. So, actually I'll show you. There's the bottom of my foot. See how most of it is not dirty, like this entire part? So for people like me who have a high arch, it's hard for me to get grip on things, even in tennis shoes. It's one reason why I don't use shoes, especially when I'm outside or in the house working out. So I'm going to come up and go back, come down. Now, I haven't done any sort of like dancing, gymnastics, anything like that in 30 years. Now stretching like this, if you can, I put my hands on the ground and I come up as far as I can with my leg. I come out, come in, and go down. That way, I don't know how much of that you saw, but stretches my back. I pull to the point where my hip pulls, and then I have to bring it back down. I'll back it up so you might be able to see a little bit better. Again, let me get some leaves out of the way. These mosquitoes are killing me. Florida is now warm. It's in the 80s out here, so the mosquitoes are having fun. So again, I'm going to start out like this so that I know that my hands are going to go down. So basically think of it as you're going to be doing a move where you're going to tumble. So I'm going to come up. I'm going to go ahead and plant my hands. I'm going to go as high as I can with my leg. Bring my hip around till it hurts. Bring my knee in and bring it up to my chest and set it down. Those are some simple techniques that you can do. You repeat them on each side. I usually do sets of 5. The other thing that I do, excuse me little bumblebee, can you scoot along there, kid? Go on. I'm going to step on you. Little honeybee down here. And a mosquito. Mosquito I will kill, a bumblebee, actually a little honeybee, I won't, just because we need those guys. We need them to survive. So, other exercises that you can do involving your legs are simple, but they're all done on the ground, and it's hard for me to do it with my iPad without the stand. So I'll have to do those at another time. So that's it for today. I've done an hour and a half workout outside. I'm going to go inside and get something cold to drink, and you guys have a fantastic day. I'll be posting this to my challenge group. Look for it on YouTube as well. I'm not going to call this yoga or dance or ballet or anything like that, because it's kind of like a combination of everything that I've learned over the years. I used to do gymnastics, but because I was 5 foot tall at 6 years old, they wouldn't let me do gymnastics very long. I did the parallel bars and I did the rings for the most part, which are more like a men's sports, just because of, 32 inches of these things. The other thing is I used to do ballet and tap and jazz, but again, I stopped doing all that stuff when I was 8. So I haven't done a lot of that stuff in 30 years, so I haven't done it. But I have done horseback riding, and when you're on a horse, there's many techniques that you can do. Now, I've spread my legs a little bit further than shoulder width apart. I still have my bee down there, so I have to be careful where I step. When you're on a horse, now, if you 2 rein or 1 rein, think of it as you're reining with 2. This technique is called posting on a horse. Basically, what you're doing is you're matching the rhythm of the horse's gait. Now, if you're on a gaited horse, that's a whole different story. You don't have to worry about this. But what this does is keeping your arms like this, tenses the back of your muscles here. And another mosquito biting the piss out of me. Tenses your muscles here, tenses your muscles here. If you keep your abs pulled in, tucked in here, and squish your butt cheeks, okay, you're going to look basically like this, okay? Think of it as riding a horse. You're also working your calf muscles, your upper thighs, but by keeping this tight, this tight, this tight, and keeping your arms tight as well, you're also tightening your back muscles. And I'll go ahead and do a few from behind just so you can see it. Get away from that bee. I really don't want to step on the poor little guy. Trying to get my hair out of the way. Okay? You ready? And it's okay if you lose some of your form in the midst of coming up. When I come up, I bounce a little bit, so that causes a little bit more for me chest-wise, because I don't have a whole lot up top. But it does strengthen some of the muscles and stuff. And since I'm facing a double mastectomy, anywhere between 4 and 8 months from now, I'm trying to build up my muscle itself so that when I don't have any fatty tissue left, I'll at least have some muscle left. And just so you can see, if I didn't have my hair up, this is how much hair I have. I have quite a bit of hair. It's rather long. I'll split it in half and pull it in the front. So, when I was younger, people used to call me Cousin It, because I could do this, except for my hair was down to my knees. So that's why you'll always see me with my hair pulled back. It's just because it's rather long, it's really thick, and as you can see, it's naturally curly. And I should. So, anyway guys, that's it for today. Again, now I've probably gone over my hour and a half workout. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go in again and get something to drink. I've got plenty of people driving by on the highway that are watching me. I even had a few people like slow down and cheer me on at one point when I was down on the ground doing push-ups. So again, I haven't done any type of exercises since my surgery February 1st. I did start back my exercises on April 1st when I started the challenge group. And for those of you that missed the pictures, I'll go ahead and do. Now, most of the techniques that we teach are these kinds, because we want to see your muscle development, your ab development. Sideways it looks a little bit different. Again, you could do your arms this way, pull them out, your chest muscles or your back muscles. But your arm muscles will be more defined even if you do just simple stretching techniques and not like really like working out and doing cardios and punches and kicks and everything else that a lot of these people are doing. If you want something that's a little bit more laid back, because I can't do a lot of cardio because of my heart condition. Somebody asked me, how can you die from drinking too much water? Well, anybody that's ever had a heart murmur knows you drink too much water, you literally drown, because when your heart is supposed to go thump thump and you add too much water to it, you go thump squish, and once you do thump squish one too many times, your chamber is full of blood, you're dead, because that chamber is supposed to be empty in order to do the thump and the thump. So I have several heart problems. Thankfully I have not had to have heart surgery for it, but in the near future they're looking at doing surgeries and stuff like that on me. I'm just trying to avoid as many surgeries as possible because I just had one. So my insurance is willing to pay for it. The doctors think it's necessary. But again, I'm trying to do what I can with diet and exercise to avoid any more medication, any more, surgeries, because I think people that opt to do surgery over trying to do things the healthy way, by changing things like your diet or changing things like doing minor minimal exercises. And I'm talking like push-ups against the wall instead of on the floor. If you can do those, as long as you can get the right angle, the right pitch, in order to do a push-up against the wall, the push-ups still count. You'll still feel them. But there's things that you can do. There's always things that you can do. When you wash your hair in the shower, guy or girl, you can do heel raises. It's a simple thing. A heel raise in the shower. You're going to be doing this. You're working your legs. You're working your bum. Tighten your stomach muscles when you do it. You work that too. So I'm going to end this video. Holy crap, I'm at 12 minutes. I never can do these things fast. Anyways, those are just some examples. Even if you only watch a few minutes of it, it'll teach you something. So again, this is Rebecca Oberstadt, and I'm signing off. See you guys later. Bye.